What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning Deontay Wilder regarding Floyd Mayweather Jr. Deontay Wilder said that Floyd Mayweather Jr. better be careful about fighting Tinchen Nasukawa because that can affect his legacy. He went on to say that people don't really remember what you've done. They just remember the last thing you've done. So they don't remember it as a whole. They remember the last thing you've done. So you need to go out on top. He used himself for an example. He said this: let's just say I go 12 rounds with Tyson Fury, or I lose to Tyson Fury. Everything will go down the toilet and I'll lose everything, all credibility. You know, this is what I say about that to Deontay Wilder. I think that it is some truth to that. I think he's actually extracting from the textbook of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Because, you know, Floyd believed in the O, and I think a lot of that doctrine is where he got it from. There is some truth to it, because if you look at Roy Jones Jr., right? Roy Jones Jr., if he would have beat or would have retired after he beat Ray Ruiz or John Ruiz for the heavyweight championship of the world, he would have went down in history as being one of the best fighters, which he still is by some people. But a lot of people that believe in the quote-unquote doctrine of Floyd Mayweather Jr. thinks that he ruined his legacy by taking all those losses after fighting a little bit too long. Well, a lot too long, I feel. You know what I mean? So there's some truth to it. But really, one fight really don't define you, though. And in reality, let's face it, to be real, Deontay Wilder hasn't really done much in the sport. So if he does lose to Tyson Fury, yes, all his credibility goes down the toilet because he only beat one credible opponent. He only beat Luis King Kong Ortiz. So if he gets in there and gets upset by Tyson Fury, people will forget about him. People will forget about this AJ fight possibly and all that. Even if they do fight, it won't be what it was, because then he has lost that O. He has lost that credibility. And so, you know, and he's lost the belt. So, and then, you know, it'll take away so much prestige from the fight, because then it would be two heavyweight fights, two heavyweights that are undefeated, that never been beat, right? And that they want to fight each other. If he gets beat by Tyson Fury, that element goes away, because that will no longer be true. So, yeah, in that sense, yeah, I can see that, him saying that about Floyd. But Floyd has done so much in the sport of boxing, and he does lose to Tinchen. You know, I don't think it would be that bad for Floyd, because Floyd has done so much while he was legitimately boxing. So, you know, I don't really think so. I think that, you know, he might be saying that because maybe he wants Floyd to win, because he knows Floyd is the A-side guy. And, you know, and Deontay Wilder might not want to admit it, but Anthony Joshua is the A-side guy. Those guys ride together. We just seen Adrian Broner chilling with Anthony Joshua. So, yeah, there is a camaraderie there between those guys, and Deontay knows that. You know what I mean? But why else would he be talking about Floyd Mayweather Jr. anyway? You see what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, he might be trying to throw a little shade or quote-unquote trying to warn Floyd that this might be a loss, because maybe you're hoping for him to lose. So you're hoping he would lose credibility. You know what I mean? So, but we have to see that when the time happens, if it ever happens, if Floyd ever loses. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Deontay Wilder's video. I'll leave his video description link in below. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.